Okay, examples 3 and 4. 3 looks really intimidating. However, if you look closely, you will see the exponent on that first term is a 0. So right away, it's not so bad. Because remember, according to the 0 exponent rule, anything raised to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. So it's just 1 times 5x to the 4th y. This whole thing is just equal to 1. That's it. So I'm going to multiply that by 1, and I get 5x to the 4th y. There's nothing else I can simplify. There are no bases that are the same being multiplied, so I can't add. There's no division. So that's it. That's my answer. 5 times x to the 4th times y. So I only had to use one exponent property in that example. Okay, the fourth one, a little bit trickier, but not too bad. We have that -1 on the outside of the parentheses as an exponent. So I'm going to use the power of a product property. And I'm also going to use power of a power. So what that means is I'm going to distribute the exponent to everything inside. If the number already has an exponent, then I'm going to multiply it by that -1. If it doesn't already have an exponent, then I'm going to give it the exponent of -1. So let's start with the 4. The 4 does not already have an exponent, so that's now going to be written as 4 to the -1st power. The x has a 6, so that means I'm going to multiply the -1 times 6. So that will become x to the power of -6. The y has a +7, so I'm going to multiply the 7 times -1. So that's y to the -7th power. Okay? So now I'm going to get rid of the negative exponents. Negative exponents. The way you get rid of a negative exponent is you rewrite it as a reciprocal with a positive exponent. So if the negative exponent is in the numerator of a fraction, or there is no fraction, it's going to now be in the denominator with a positive exponent. So if you look at this, there is no fraction, which technically means it's in the numerator because it's over 1. So everything here, because all of these exponents are negative, they're all going to move to the denominator and become positive. And I'm just going to leave the 1, or I'm going to rewrite a 1 in the numerator. So 4 to the power of -1 becomes 1 over 4 to the +1st power, which is just 4. X to the -6th power becomes 1 over x to the +6th. Y to the -7th power becomes 1 over y to the +7th. So that's it. 1 over 4 times x to the 6th times y to the 7th. So if you're checking it, the first one was 5 times x to the 4th times y. That's number 3. And number 4, your numerator was 1 and your denominator was 4 times x to the 6th times y to the 7th. 2 more.